Hey everyone, welcome to the bag. If you're new, like, sub, turn all the notifications on so you're notified immediately when vids like this drop. And if you're returning, as always, welcome back. So before we go over the game totals and spreads, we got some news real quick to cap on. Excuse me. If you guys can't tell, I'm under the weather a little bit, so I got like a lot of congestion and stuff lately. Anyhow, on the first leg of a back-to-back, we have Milwaukee. On the second leg of a back-to-back is Chicago, OKC, Brooklyn, Memphis, Orlando, and Sacramento. Bruce Brown is questionable. Nemard is questionable. Exum is doubtful. Chris Middleton is questionable. Anthony Simmons is questionable. DeAndre Ayton is out. Trey Murphy is out. Highsmith is out. Gallinari is questionable. Seth Lundy is questionable. Reith is questionable. Kamara is questionable. Marquise Brown is questionable. Tari Eason is questionable. Josh Richardson is questionable. D'Angelo Russell is doubtful. Okongwu is not on the injury report, and Bouchamp is not on the injury report. Jimmy Butler is out. Caleb Martin is doubtful. Kevin Durant is out. LeBron James is questionable. Cam Reddish is probable. And Houchi Mara is out. So that's the news I have as of right now. So for our first game of the night, we got Milwaukee at Indiana with a 2.5 swing favor. Milwaukee with a 259 over under, so pretty high over under on this one. Washington at Cleveland with a 9.5 swing favor in Cleveland with a 240 over under. Oklahoma City at Atlanta with a 2-point swing favor in Oklahoma City with a 249 over under, so another pretty high total on that one. Toronto at Memphis with a 2-point swing favor in Memphis with a 230.5 over under. New Orleans at Minnesota with a 5.5 swing favor in Minnesota with a 223.5 over under. Brooklyn at Houston with a 6 swing favor in Houston with a 224 over under. Portland at Dallas with a 10.5 swing favor in Dallas with a 232.5 over under. Chicago at New York with a 7 swing favor in New York with a 220.5 over under. Detroit at Utah with a 6 swing favor in Utah at a 238.5 over under. Los Angeles Clippers at Phoenix with a 1-point swing favor at Phoenix with a 235 over under, so it'll be a fairly close one here, according to the odds anyway. And then for the it's not the late night hammer. And then we got Orlando at Sacramento with a 2-point swing favor at Sacramento with a 232.5 over under. And then this is the late night. Well, yeah, these two are the late night games. Excuse me. Miami versus the Lakers with a 5-point swing favor in the Lakers that with a 226.5 over under. So just to let you guys know, Clint Capella over 10.5 rebounds. This was Roxy's pick. So these top three all look really good right now. So we have Bam Adebayo for over 14.5 rebounds and assists. Clint Capella over 10.5 rebounds. Jared Allen over 3.5 assists. Look pretty good here. Then we have Jalen Johnson over 15.5 points. I know we got a lot of centers in here right now. Sengun for over 14.5 rebounds and assists. And then we have Jalen Duren for over 13.5 rebounds and assists. This is because these guys don't have solo rebound props yet. So, but they still look good with the assists here in these matchups. So that's the 6 we got to start with. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Shout outs to all of Skywalker DFS, Backdoor Fantasy, DG Fantasy, DK DFS. Definitely go check some of those guys out what they're offering for free. And as always, I appreciate all you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and close this video with the nightly prayer. Dear Lord, may you continue to bless us with the simplest of blessings, such as waking up tomorrow. Amen. If you guys want to get in on the Discord, That will be in the description with all the other good stuff. And as always, I appreciate all you guys, and I hope you have a good night. I hope you had a good night here. I didn't gather up everything for the look back, but I will here shortly. Again, I'm just feeling under the weather, but still doing some homework and getting some picks out here for you guys at first look. Until then, you guys know what it is. You know what to do. Get a bag.